Hello, everyone. So, we are talking about everything that we are going through at this stage. And the angel who has chosen to come and channel this for us and to support us through this is Archangel Ashtar. Now, Ashtar is not only an archangel, he's a spiritual being. I call him a cosmic being because his energy is so expansive. And when he shows up, it means you are ready for expansion. And he can be a hard taskmaster because he needs us to understand and take responsibility. Because if you don't take responsibility to create the changes within you and within your life, nothing will change. So, what is happening out in our world is there to support us in creating the change that our souls chose to come and create upon the earth. And it will not change if we fall back into fear and helplessness and anger and just feel that we don't deserve or don't have enough and fall back into not allowing ourselves to have a good experience on earth. So remember, this is why we are here. And if you are listening to this, it means that they have guided you towards this video to hear this because you are one of the souls that chose to be on earth to help create the change. Odin is behind me on my couch on the very hairy blanket, and his tummy is making noises. He actually got a fright right now just before I started recording of his tummy rumbling. So just be with me and with Odin. I don't know what it is with the tummy this morning. So I want to help you and support you by explaining to you what is happening. So what Archangel Ashtar has shown me is that we are going through this experience of an energy storm. So an energy storm means that it's hitting your physical body in all directions. And he says, imagine that you are in a sandstorm and you are amidst that wind. The sand is hitting you from all directions and the sun energy is burning down on you. So it's the hectic old patriarch. No, I can't say that. The patriarchy, the male energy, not the nice male energy, not the balanced male energy, the soft and gentle, knowing and inspiration male energy. It's the harsh male energy that has come through the ages, suppressing the divine feminine energy of creation, of compassion and love. And remember, it's not male against female. Men are also giving birth to this beautiful feminine energy to be more compassionate towards themselves and others. We are all in that space where we are learning to not drive ourselves so hard, not going to do I need to do more? How do I need to be more? To plan ahead, to make it happen, to control. All of that is that patriarchal energy. Please excuse, I'm struggling with that word today. So, but can you imagine that feminine energy has been suppressed in us, in our lower root chakra, where we have been forced to just be in that feminine energy of being submissive, giving birth, just being that mother energy that gives birth to the children. It can be abused and raped and taken advantage of. And that energy needs to rise. And this is up to us. And this is why we feel so much discomfort in our lower bodies, our hips, our lower backs. Our lower chakras are showing us that this energy cannot stay stuck anymore. So yes, we need to work on it on physical level as well, and with intention, but very much in the way that we live and make decisions as well. We can't make decisions from that old paradigm of fear and stress anymore. If you make any decisions right now from the space of, I just need to leave this behind, or I want to run away, or in desperation, it's just going to take you back deeper into the fear and deeper into the chaos. So imagine being in this sandstorm and the wind is blowing us into past realities, actually timelines where you have already been. So interesting things are showing up, things that might have happened to you in the past. I've actually got a pimple right here on my chin. And I used to get this in my 20s when I didn't know I was struggling with my intestines yet. So to be aware and consciously aware of my digestive system. So things like this are showing up to show us we are being thrown into that timeline to reassess where we were back then in our lives, who we were, the decisions that we made, what we believed for ourselves, and to reassess whether we still want to fall back into that. Well, why do we keep going back into that space? We need to realign with a new way of being, making new decisions. We can't keep going with the old patterns because nothing's going to change. And then we can't keep asking ourselves why our lives are so difficult. So the sandstorm energy is very much about that male energy. And the water energy keeps coming in to teach us. So all over the world, there's interesting water energy teachings happening, especially here in South Africa, with the storms, the big waves, the floods I see today. And here where we are, there's actually drought. We haven't had rain yet since the spring started. Look at this beauty. So we are all learning different things from the water energy. And this is why I'm wearing my water crystals, my Larimars, and any kind of blue energy that symbolizes the ocean and the water, because the ocean energy is where our wisdom lies. And there's something inside of our bodies that they call the ocean inside of us. And that's actually your spinal fluid. And between your two brain hemispheres, there's a space that's filled with this spinal fluid. And the angels have shown me that that is actually the way into spirit. That's the gateway. That is the stargate right here. Inside your head, between these points. And we have different ways of activating that. And I have been talking about that a lot in my retreat, and that is what my 10 weeks teaching will be about if you want to join. So what you need to look at is, at this stage, just getting through this storm. And this storm is not about planning or needing to know where you are going. It's about trusting the heart and the heart knowledge. Your heart knowledge is your soul's truth, your deepest truth as an entity that has lived many, many lives. You have learned many things. You have expanded into the being that you are now. And it's difficult to be this expanded being within this earthly reality. I don't know why there's so much shine on this photo. I'm looking at this, at me and Odin shining like this, and it's really not the light in the room. It's very interesting because I'm actually in a room that's quite dark at this stage. But I want you to trust in the message that is coming through and that Archangel Ashtar wants to bring to you, that this is the time to just take every day at a time, moment for moment, and just be present. To learn from these things that are going weird and the disruption, the falling apart, things breaking. Everything that's breaking in my house has something to do with water, kettle, washing machine. So be aware. It's not about forcing us back into the struggle. It's about teaching us where we are still being activated into fear and desperation, and to override that with a new way of thinking and being. So, yes, these energy storms are happening all over the world right now. If you aren't feeling it, it's probably because maybe these changes that are happening now aren't part of what your soul chose to come and rewrite, or it might be that you are still just too unaware and you haven't been taking enough responsibility. It's not a judgment, it's just another awareness that we need to see. So the points in your body where you are feeling discomfort and pain at this stage because of this energy storm are being shown to you, because that is the points in your body where you are still easily activated into fear and stress. So focus on what that means for you. And remember, the pain in the hips and the lower back is all about the DNA changes that are happening to the physical body to help and support us to change the physical body's DNA for the future and future incarnations. It's about giving birth to the feminine and the feminine energy that needs to rise through the heart to the brain and back down again. It's about that flow. And I'm still being taught. I still don't have all the answers. They are guiding me as I myself moving through this, flowing through this, allowing this to be what it needs to be, and just keeping myself centered to not fall into desperation or fear. And it is very difficult, but it is something that we are capable of. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been here. So I want to do a guided meditation. I am going to leave the camera on. But I will close my eyes because I allow Archangel Ashtar to channel through me. And this is a meditation that you can use to help you to go through this storm and to acclimatize, but also to help you find the inspiration and the healing to move forward. We cannot give up on who we are. There are times where I also feel I don't want to continue with this work. I just can't anymore. I can't deal with the pain. Can't be alive in this world where people eat animals anymore. That for me is a daily thing. But I keep deciding that this is my path. I wouldn't have been here if I didn't choose to come and help change this on earth. I don't want to fail myself. I don't want to fail my soul. And this is my deepest truth, is this is who I am. I cannot not be who I am. And I won't let fear and stress and anger make me forget who I truly am. So please join me, close your eyes, and just come into a comfortable position. You can either sit upright like me. I've got my legs crossed here on the floor because I like sitting on the floor. Or you can straighten your legs. You can also lie down. If you are sitting on a chair, please uncross your legs. Put your hands on your lap or on your knees. The palms up. You can, if you want to, connect the thumb and your wisdom finger, your index finger. That is to help the mind focus on what you are busy with. And just allow yourself to be in that space. Just take a deep breath. Allow yourself to be present in your body and to become aware of your body within the space that you are in. Your body in relation to the furniture, the walls, the roof. Being very present and aware that you are in a physical body. Allow yourself deep in breaths. Take a deep breath in and out 3 times. Deep inhale through the nose, expanding the tummy. Sigh it out through the mouth. One more time, deep inhale. And exhale. And as you allow yourself to gently come into this presence of your being, we ask of you to surrender your thoughts, to allow your mind to expand beyond your current circumstance, to leave behind your fears and your worries in this moment and the room that you are in, and visualize the eternal self traveling away from the body, traveling into the sky, allowing yourself to float away to a distant place. Imagine that you are in that desert, walking through that storm, the sun shining on you, beating down, the wind harsh against your skin, the sand hot underneath your feet and giving way, making you struggle. And you feel the thirst. You feel the thirst for knowing, the thirst for being in balance with your true self, the need to know where you are going and to leave behind where you are. But we say to you today, be present in the storm. Be aware of what it activates in the mind, and let it also activate within you the gratitude of where you are, who you are, and who you are with. Allow the gratitude to surface in you from your feet. Allow it to rise into your heart center and feel your heart opening up to feel the love that you receive and that you are ready to radiate into the world. And as your heart center expands, this is where you feel your true knowing, your connection to your soul's knowledge, your truth about the divine being that you are. And this divine being within this body knows that it wants to know love. It wants to live in joy and peace. It wants to write a new story on earth that does not include pain and suffering. And so, as you reach a dune in front of you, to allow yourself that difficult climb. When you reach the highest point, the wind settles down. In front of you, you see the ocean, clear and beautiful, as it would be on the most beautiful of sunny days. The wind becomes a gentle tug, cooling you down as you walk down this dune towards the waves. You feel your heart resting, settling into the rhythm dictated by the waves, the in and the out, as your breathing comes into rhythm with the waves. Allow yourself to walk into this water. Feel it gently and warm around your feet, washing you clean of the desert, the fear, the challenge of survival, bringing you into a space of release and cleansing as you allow yourself to walk into the waves, allowing the gentle tug of the water to pull you in. And within this space, imagine that you can breathe easily under this water. You allow yourself to be guided by the water, guided deep into the ocean. As you leave the shore behind, you are joined by a couple of dolphin souls. Their energy is full of fun, inciting you to believe in freedom and to trust, allowing them to take you deeper and deeper into the beauty of the ocean. And as you swim with them, you breathe with them. Dive deep and come up to feel the sun. Let the water wash you clean of all your fears. And more dolphins join. They look at you. They send their energy signals through your body, focusing on the places where you experience pain. Feel their energy healing you. Wherever you feel pain or discomfort or confusion, they will send their rays of healing to balance it within your spine, within your heart and your brain, bringing you into true balance with yourself and nature and spirit. Now they're guiding you to the mother of the oceans, going deep down into a cavity in the oceans. Rock formations like cities all around you, full of life, but empty of fear and survival, empty of judgment, full of compassion. These waters know no pain. These waters know no judgment, no worry. And within this cavity in the deep ocean, you find the mother whale, the mother god energy. And as you look into her eye, you see your reflection, the reflection of your divine self. She's holding you on her fin, allowing you to go deeper into the relaxation of letting go, of surrendering all that you are. Surrender all that you think you need to be. Surrender and leave behind that which you think you need to expect of yourself. And as you take it in, as you make this release, this surrender, a part of your being, feel your physical being becoming lighter and lighter. Allow yourself to stay in this space of incubation, within this womb water, where you are allowing yourself to prepare for rebirth. And know that you can come back to this space at any time to realign with this knowing, to prepare yourself to be the complete and utter soul self on earth. And so you will be guided to let go of anything that holds you back, takes away your joy, your peace, your sense of self. Allow it to be stripped away so that you can be reborn. And this mother energy is here to hold you, to guide you until you are ready. Feel that energy, that love and compassion within your body. Make it a part of every cell. Allow the heart to trust this so that the mind can know this and the cells can live this. And stay here as long as you need to. And then whenever you are ready, you can just come back to your soul self, within your body, within the room, within the space where you started this journey. And know that we are one. Know that our teachings are with you. And we stand beside you all the way. This is who you are. Be brave, my child. Be brave.